Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chad.
I'm Ronny.
And we're back with Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, Season 2, Episode 1.
It has been a long time.
It has.
It wasn't until I saw a tweet the other day where it had been like, it's been 2 years.
2 whole years.
I know. And then the film, which we've both seen at this point.
Right. Ronny saw it last night, so he's up today.
Doing my homework and getting ready, getting back in the swing of things. What are you thinking here?
I'm going into it completely blind. I don't think we watched the trailer. If we did, it wasn't much. I don't really remember.
Here's the thing. Looking back on Season 1, what I would say is, like, I enjoyed it, fair enough. When we did the podcast, there were some episodes where I was like, okay, this isn't great podcast material, but I do think it would make good reaction material because it was very action-packed.
Yeah.
But then, even on top of that, like, all I've heard about Season 2 is good things, or like what it should be. Because we're anime onlys.
And right there, it looks like our boy Gojo's in it, so it's always a good time whenever
Yes,
Gojo's
the guy is so cool.
And
one of the coolest guys in anime.
I do have pink eye.
Uh-huh.
So Ronnie's not going to be touching me this episode.
So
but
I recommended putting, going the full Gojo and just covering your eyes. But
I thought about it.
You decided to watch the episode, so what can you do?
I'll watch it, so. Let's just get into it then.
We're in a city. We weren't in a city a whole lot.
No, we weren't.
Last season.
It's another dark alley. This looks kind of like Chainsaw Man.
Ugh. Look at that spine. He's gonna check see if they have scoliosis.
Exercises real quick. Wait, he's absorbing though.
Remember, so that he did that in the movie.
Yep.
Remember, he absorbed all and then released all of them.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I feel like I'm watching VHS. Wow.
Yep. Every town's got
a lot
one.
of courage. People just keep going missing. Let's go.
Many have gone. I dare you to, bro. Let's go.
Jump off this cruise ship.
Where do they go? Come on. Let's
It'll be
try
so
it.
epic. It's just middle of the night.
Do it for the talk. You'll never believed what happened when we went into this haunted...
A hoarder.
Oh, it's just groceries.
It's a hoarder's domain. It's just shit.
There's just a guy named Terry sitting in a recliner being like, "What's up?"
Cat shit everywhere.
I bet that flashlight flickers. It's gonna flicker. Just wait for it. Professional TV show watcher, just watch. Oh. Still no OP yet. This woman's creepy.
Yeah.
She's using an umbrella as a cane. Too confident. What are they looking for again? The curse? They're just fighting the curse? This is what she dresses in to go fight curses? That's how you gotta open up doors in the haunted.
This is a horror film?
You don't have to get that close. You gotta take a knee.
Oh, did you see the shadow behind her?
Behind you. Okay.
The shadow behind her. Maybe not. Bro, what is this animation?
They're
This is pretty wild.
It's different than anything I've ever quite seen.
Scream Queens, great televised series.
You can't say I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, that's just an never-ending loop. Oh.
Like this second girl, she seems like a student right away. Like, is this a different academy, different school? Break through the window.
Close. She's just gonna say, just break out the window. Ah.
We gotta stretch it.
Damn, that's I would have never thought of that.
That was my second thing after the window thing, which I think would still work, by the way. I like these two.
Yeah. And you were over here hating on Umbrella.
I was just,
She is creepy.
I was cautious about her. I wasn't hating on her, I was very cautious about her.
Oh,
Now and I just said that they're both about to die.
What? Did she splatter? Alright! He's younger. We're back in time right here. Straight in the OP.
Alright, let's get it.
Dang, he looks real young though. What is a premature
What a
death?
cutie!
Oh, his tongue out.
That's not. But did you see the girl?
No, dude.
Dibs. Dibs.
Well, I call Gojo.
You didn't see her. Dang, dude, is YUJI not even gonna be in the season?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
Gojo in school. It's just what it looks
Yeah.
like. So I don't know how many years ago this is.
That's gonna be crazy if that. I mean, I'm honestly down for it, but that'll
Yeah.
be insane.
Very uplifting. Like it seems like it's more joyous.
Mm-hmm.
There's not as many bad things that are going to happen, even though the title of the episode is Premature Death.
Help!
Wow.
Ugh.
Oh, I would love it if she never smokes a cigarette. She just always has one in her mouth.
That's a baller move.
I'm for it. That's very similar to the Chainsaw Man hotel.
Yeah. With Mr. Head, Foot, and Hand. Check out our chainsaw coverage.
Is Gojo just so strong though that they can't do anything to him? Is that?
What are you talking about? They just punched him in the back of the head.
Yeah, but it seemed like it was more just like a slap. Like
I don't know. Did you see that knot on his head? That is discipline if I've ever seen it. That was and I did find his weakness. Did you see his jump shot?
Yeah.
Yikes.
He's gonna boom it.
Yeah, he's more of a driving player.
Yeah, they're more dodgeball players.
Yeah. Well, you might want to listen to him a little bit closer because that's kind of his thing.
Are they purposefully letting it touch every part of the rim?
I don't know. I was
that
going to
good?
say very forgiving rim.
So they're just rivals that like each other.
Yeah, well, I think there's like 3 people in their class. So. And this is only second year. They still got time to like
That is
go
true.
through trials and tribulations to become friends.
Okay, yeah, this is before he's the principal. So, okay, they gotta get the girl to sing again, or he will become God.
So we got our 2 best guys on it. That's not how you walk. Either one of those.
Yeah, these are our 2 guys.
Either one of those was not correct. Uh-oh.
Boom! He's done. We'll never see him again. How do you stop this guy?
I don't know. Anyone who just walks towards the knives, you gotta be a little scared of. Fushi's daddy!
Wow. We did, yeah. He was a mystery. Wow, so we really are just gonna be focusing way in the past.
That's wild. That's why it makes me wonder if it's going to be like...
It might just be a couple episode thing directly back into the present.
Right, more how the recent animes have been doing it, where it's just like 10, 11. Because season 1 was like a full 20-something, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this one will just be more like a 10 to 11.
Well, you think this could still be a 24 episode season, but the first 12 are this?
And then it cuts for maybe so, like 2 parts.
Snails? I saw a tweet the other day. It was like, would you take $2 million for a snail to chase you the rest of your life, but if it touches you, you die instantly?
Yeah, that's a great would you rather. I've heard that one before, except it was a turtle.
Turtle would be better because you'd be able to see it easier.
Right, a
snail you might not see it, and then it touches you.
Yeah.
And then people started talking about modes of transportation. The snail could get on an airplane, like if you went across country and get on the airplane, get off the flight, like if it's...
So that would make the snail worse.
That's what I'm saying, the snail would be worse, but would you accept it, though? Because if you think if the snail is going on ground...
Yeah, so listen, I've heard... I've thought about this before because I've heard it before. Here's what I would do. I would have a house in, like, Georgia.
The snail's invincible, too.
Yeah, I'd have a house, like, out west somewhere. I'd have a house up north, and just every 3 months I'd just rotate.
Okay.
Just rotate.
I think that's good, and you could try to, like, trap it, too, if it ever got close enough to you.
See, but you're playing with fire there.
No, you set a trap, and then you leave. It takes it a long time to get out of the trap because it's invincible. It can eventually gnaw its way out or disintegrate something. Mm-hmm. Then you just move away again, but it'll take even longer because it's trapped.
I just don't know. You're just being very kind of. You're just saying trap. What does that mean?
Just put a glass jar over it.
I'm not letting it get close enough to where I can even put a jar on it. You don't know when it's coming. Like imagine
you can sit in a solitary confinement room and just wait.
Think about how many snails you would have in jars.
It's not.
You would just be doing. You wouldn't know which snail it is.
So what you're saying is snails are going to communicate with other snails. He's going to be like, "Hey, we're going to play a trick on this guy. Start going after him, and then."
No, I'm saying that.
When's the last time you see a snail? If you see a snail in the middle of your floor, it is more than likely going to be that snail.
But I'm saying, like, I don't think it's going to be... Think about how many hours in a day you sleep. Think about how many hours in a day, you're just, like, sitting somewhere. You're not constantly, like, on the lookout for a snail.
You'd have a camera system.
Like, think it could be right. It could be right there, right now.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be, though. You would have it... You would know, like, kind of... You could set a tracker on it. You could do...
It's not like you... It's not like they go, okay, here's the snail... Do you want to put a tracker on it or anything and then go? No,
yeah,
it's just right now.
It's gonna start. Yes, it starts right at you. That's the rule. Snail's chasing you right now.
No. See, that's not how I like the game. I like the game of like we're starting right now. For the snail could be right outside the door, or it could be in Arizona.
See, but then that's when you go, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to Arizona. I'm gonna get away from this thing, and then you just move right next to it.
That's the mindset, though. That's why it's more interesting that way instead of just being like, all right, here's the snail that you gotta avoid. Go.
All right, I'm not taking the deal then.
So, what did you think of this episode?
I liked it. I mean, it was a good little intro. I enjoy Gojo a lot, and I did want to see like this past stuff because they've talked about previous like years of the school and how talked about Megumi's dad. We're gonna get a little bit of that, so that's good. And Geto, it's cool just seeing Geto. I mean, it seems like his mindset was already there from the beginning.
Yeah, he's already working his way to it. Yeah. Right. So it'll be just interesting to see what happens to make him fully snap and be like, all right, screw this. This is, what I believe. This is what I'm gonna do. I like the girls, like I said already, so I'm glad that they're going to get to hang around. And then, I mean, the middle of the episode to kind of right there until the very end was just a whole lot of exposition, like just kind of setting things up. But check out the podcast because we'll definitely do a rewatch and talk about it more. But I'm excited. I like the twist. I like the twist that it's kind of a flashback. Yep, so hit that subscribe button if you like us. If you don't, just leave. Give us a thumbs up. You know what to do. I've been Chatty. Ronny. Peace. Watch out for that snail. Peace.